about to do something really unorthodox. I want to test out how obsessed I can really get with something. For me to be so, I would pretty much mess with my brain and mind and my own well being, I guess. It's nothing really that dangerous. I'm just trying to see how obsessed can I get with certain stuff. So for me to get obsessed, I will pretty much do only stuff that make me achieve such goals. So if let's say I have a bunch of free time and I have pre-com and I have a test, right? I will use all the possible time I have to study pre-com, even though I already know the answers or have some previous knowledge about it, and I have no experience on doing so. I would just get so obsessed with it that I would just get A on the test. Same thing with chemistry, with all my periods, all my classes. I would get so obsessed with every single one of them that it's just gonna be impossible for me to fail. I want to test out how much can I do it before I burn out, or if burnout is even a thing. I want to know if burnout is a thing that limit us just built by the society, or if it's a real thing that can mess with my mental well being. For me to do so and test out the limits of my own capacities, the limits of my own brain and my own capacities, I will collect data and test out how long it takes me to pretty much go into madness and or become crazy. I want to know how it will. I want to document. I'm gonna make like a document, and I'm gonna talk about how it pretty much shape who I am. This experiment is gonna take around 5 to 6 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks, which are like the amount of time before school's over. So I will test out. I will tomorrow. I will start this experiment. I will start pretty much. I'm gonna make like a long video, like maybe 10, 15 minutes, talking about myself, why I like, why I dislike, who I believe I am, and then in 6 weeks, I will either I will either make a new video similar to the one before that talk about myself, and then we'll compare and contrast how did my perspective change, what factors were the biggest one that changed who I am and who I was. Like I would test out like as a person, I'm gonna be like the laboratory rat. I will test out how those factors, how being obsessed really affects your life. I want to know how obsessed can I get before it's dangerous. I want to know how obsessed I can get before it mess up with my friends and family relationships. So yeah, this is really unorthodox, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. But I'm desperate for answers. I really want to know how far I can get myself to, because for the past 2 years, I don't think I have lived up to my potential. So now I'm gonna try to lock in, I guess, and get obsessed over my grades starting tomorrow. I will record tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. and I'm gonna start studying like a maniac. So yeah, if you want to watch me fall into madness, just subscribe.